Hello and welcome to the show. National League Rugby is a wonderful concoction of different teams, from those with bundles of history to those that are rising fast up the ranks in their young age. We've got one of each on display here at Station Road. Clifton celebrated 150 years of rugby this year and are looking to cap off the party with a third win in a row. But the young guns of Exeter Uni have taken maximum points from their first 4 games to lead the way in National 2 West. Lovely work, and that will find Woodward. Clifton really pressing on the 5 metre line now. That was Cousins' quick hands, and out it comes, and it's a usual story for Clifton because Finley Sharp will burst over the line on that right wing, and that's our first try, and we've barely played only 4 minutes here. All Clifton, piles of pressure, and that gives the first try.
Yeah, great try by Finn Sharp there. I think nothing normally out of the usual there. He top try scorer in the National League last year, so he seems to be carrying on that form.
Very finding Dunn. They'll scuttle forward, cuts down the metres. That was Hill, and there's a little deep run. And that was Luke Brailsford. Well, that's what Exeter can do. Bit of acceleration in the hands, using the breakdown quickly, and it creates that space. And Exeter charging over the try line for their first try and a chance to draw level. First line out from Exeter. That one goes too long. No Wheeler at the back. Woodward trying to volleyball it. But this time it will come to Wimbush, and a breakout from Murray. Looking for OJ, but he'll do it himself, the scrum half. A little dummy has sold Clifton all on their left side. And Jake Murray bringing a marvellous bit of play, and Exeter lead. Yeah,
I think again, coach would be frustrated. That's a poor defensive error there, really, and we've kind of made him look a lot better there. I think we need to sort that out, but I'm sure a stern word under the post can turn that around.
Get over now, it comes to Cousins. And that was Homan. Bounced under him, a kick through, and Finley Sharp to chase this one down. Has he got there though? Yes, he has. Good. Well, a battering on the Exeter defence's door from Clifton, and it splinters and bursts into pieces. And Clifton have the tries that could get them level here, and of course it was Finley Sharp.
Yeah, no, it was nice that. I think the batter on the door wasn't working. Exeter stood strong, so something else to break down the defence really helped us there, and it's good, nicely weighted through nudge by Mitch Spencer.
Cousins. Finding Owen, and he's found a gap. Well, he's got support, but I think Owen might be able to do it himself. He steps past the last man. Ojo coming in, but it will not stop the number 13. And this tug of war has gone a different way once again. And Clifton charging through with that man advantage.
Yeah, good player Will Owen. He carried through there and made it look quite easy, really, which is a hard thing to do. But he's strong, he's powerful, and he looked comfortable busting over from short range to finish it as well.
It seemed Clifton's momentum would be halted when they lost fly half Luke Cousins to a red card.
You followed him down the touchline and used swear words directly at him. That is unacceptable. That's a red card offence. Away you go.
Luke. It had the opposite effect, the wave of momentum giving Mitch Spencer a penalty to end the half before the scrum half scurried over 6 minutes after the break. Clifton then piled on the pressure in their pack, which resulted in this maul with 23 minutes to go, Max Woodward finding the turf for the 5th try. It only seemed to inspire Clifton into sharper attacks, more powerful pack play, and even sharper set pieces as well. I said Grinstead coming into the fray. They twist them again, and quickly they move, and again they will score from the set piece. So we're going to go with Max Woodward. We're going to give him the brace on this one. And I think, yeah, Tom, well deserved for him.
And I think maybe the coaches might be thinking we should start with 14 men next week, the way this one's going.
Here it goes. First part done. Myatt getting it. Ball goes straight to what you suspect is the number 7. Exeter holding strong in defence. They managed to push backwards. Ball does go through. There's a breakaway.
I think it might be Bertie
I
Stretch.
think the referee's given it. And it is, yes, this time it's the number 2, Bertie Stretch. Well, we promised a high-scoring, high-octane game here on the outskirts of Bristol, and it has certainly delivered. Full-time, Clifton 48, Exeter University 14.
We know that those boys are fit and strong, especially fit. And we knew they were going to shoot off the line. So in the week we went a lot through sort of holding our feet in attack because they're going to shoot at us and bang us. And it happened a couple of times, especially to me in the first half. But that was the prep we did.
Massive blow, I think, obviously, when Luke got the red card. It seemed to inspire you guys. So what was said in the changing room?
Brody got us in a huddle over there. He was sort of pack leader. He just come together and said, we've got no option but to do this now. We're 14 men. And we just played for ourselves.
Let's head up to National 1, where Rams face their biggest challenge so far at Old Bath Road.
Darlington Moden Park had lost by 1 point in 2 consecutive matches, but the opener from Ollie Walker suggested a different result in Reading. But the informed Berkshire side responded within minutes, scrum half Ollie Cole powering to the line 40 metres out as Rams hit 3 first-half tries. While Gary Law's men did grab 2 more tries after the break, the hosts had 3 of their own, which included the completion of a hat-trick for Connor Hayhow. Over in Birmingham, Moseley jumped out of the blocks early with 3 tries in the first 17 minutes, Sam Poynton hitting 2 on the way to a hat-trick. Hull had no answer at Billesley Common in the first half, but they were inspired in the second, Will Hall setting up 3 scores in the last 10 minutes for a bonus point. The promoted side outscored their hosts after the break, but doing the work early secured back-to-back home wins for Birmingham Moseley. In the southwest, Plymouth Albion had the bit between their teeth on the hunt for a first home win of the season, George Mills securing a bonus point after just half an hour. The Brickfields team had 7 tries by the end of the afternoon, 4 going to hooker Harry Wilkinson as the pack's power was maximised. Plymouth's victims were Esher, who were still on the hunt for a first win of the season, but Sam Morley ensured it was 4 games in a row where they took home bonus points. Cambridge hosting Sale was always going to be a big clash, and it was the visitors who started best, Fergus Mulcrone giving them the lead after the first quarter. But Richie Williams' side ended up best all over the park, Steph James and Rhiann Hamilton combining for the 5th try to be the ones continuing their 100% start.
Yeah, look, we're really pleased. You know, any win against Sale FC is not to be sort of quaffed at. I think that level of performance from us to get the bonus point win and not give them anything probably accelerated our season even quicker than it was after winning 4 games before today. But no, really satisfied. It was a really good sort of advert for National 1 rugby again.
A locking of horns in Somerset was defined by discipline. Taunton Titans' defensive errors saw Cinderford kick for the line and use their maul to good effect, Harry Hone touching down. The Veritas Park side found themselves 12 points down at the break, but cut that to 5 immediately afterwards when Jordan Petherbridge ghosted through. Taunton's desire to regain the lead only played into Cinderford's hands though, conceding 2 penalties which Mike Austin duly dispatched for a comfortable win. In the battle at the bottom, Leeds Tykes extended a 1-point lead from half-time when John Okafor muscled his way over the line against Chinner. Ty Maxwell Whiteley has become a linchpin for the northern side, and his moment of excellence ensured he took 17 of Tykes' 27 points. Chinner pushed on in the third quarter as Josh McNulty secured a scoring bonus. Jason Worrell nearly took victory, but a try-saving tackle from Kieran Davis denied them. And a real roller coaster at the Rock, Rosslyn Park and Bishop Stortford had 3 tries apiece in the first half, the only difference being a Matt Riddington penalty. While the visitors' ill discipline gave the 100% starters a penalty try, Josh Stannard's counter-attack appeared to be ending that run. But 2 missed Stortford penalties gave Rosslyn Park a last chance, and Joe Lucas Smith was able to run in a stunning winner at the very last moment. So 59 tries scored on a remarkable day in National 1 from minute 1 to minute 80. Find out more about our partners VO at ncarugby.com. So there are 3 100%ers left, Rams going top on points difference, Cinderford catching up, and Plymouth Albion climb back into the top half. Taunton Titans are now heading into the bottom 3, but it's still Esher and Hull who are winless.
Let's head back to National 2 West, and which of the other 100% starters would keep up their run?
And this game certainly delivered. Leicester Lions' fortress looked to be crumbling early when Solomon Tofa found the line 12 minutes in. The hosts haven't lost at Wesley Park since September 2021, a run of 16 games. But that would end with Tony Welling's scything run for the Bristol side. Leicester Lions did find their bite when their pack put Aston Gradwick Light over the line, but they couldn't find the extra push as Dings took the win. If Newport Salop thought they would continue winning, the trip to Cornwall brought them down to earth immediately, with Dean Bonds scoring 2 of 4 tries in the first 20 minutes. Nigel Hambley's side would put 7 over the line in each 40-minute spell for a brutal 14-try haul, Mackenzie Oliver grabbing a hat-trick in the second half. Fans were finally cheering at Staunton Park this season as Starbridge surged to their first win of the campaign with 9 tries against Hornets. While the visitors did secure a scoring bonus point, the show was stolen by Starbridge winger Matt Mosley, who started and ended the rampage with 4 tries. At Pottington Road, Lucktonians wasted no time putting last week's loss to Leicester Lions behind them as Ben Link scored the first try of the day after just 2 minutes. Barnstable were limited to 2 penalties by Tyler Gordon O'Kay as the Herefordshire team pushed on for 4 more tries, Sam Jones taking the last 2. A Midlands derby took place at the Crumb, and it looked to be a big day for Loughborough students when Jake Metcalf's run put them 17 points clear of Hinckley. Tim Hoyt's score for the hosts was their last sniff of a first win in 3, as Sinbins allowed Alex Salt to put Hinckley on the board. It sparked a dominant spell in the final 20 minutes, which was capped off by Dale Bowyer and Rory Vowles, enough to split the points in a 10-try thriller. And Avery Field should be renamed The Globe, with more dramatic rugby. Bourneville went into half-time after their running rugby put 3 tries over the line. 1 penalty would be their lot though in the second half, as Oldred Cliffian's Edmund Boxall found space for a score with 30 minutes to go. It was all of the Bristol side from that point on, and their command of the set piece ensured Finn Murphy could bundle over the line for a memorable first win on the road. With some heavy wins in National 2 West, 33 of the 66 tries were scored just by Redruth, Starbridge and the Midlands derby sides. It's all change in the top 4. Dings Crusaders go top, as Clifton are third. The chasing pack are the same. Oldred Cliffians are the big climbers at the bottom, up 3 places to replace Newport Salop. And Starbridge can wipe some sweat off their brow as they are off the bottom.
Here's the action from National 2 North, and could Hull Ionians get a win at Sedgley Park?
This was always going to be a challenge, with Sedgley Park unbeaten this season, and the hosts were in the scoring mood again after 15 minutes. Ollie Glass grabbing the first of 2. Hull Ionians have been strong in their middle 40s so far this season, continuing this form as George Mewburn bundled over before the half-time whistle. Lewis Minikin closed the gap from the tee on 54 minutes, but Stephen Collins responded with his own kick at the end of a game which left both sides wanting. As Sedgley Park battled to victory, league leaders Fylde took the opportunity to surge ahead against Blaydon. England under-18 star Tristan Woodman scoring the 4th in 30 minutes. Fans at the Woodlands would see 4 more cross the line after the break. Tom Grimes marking his 100th appearance with 2 tries in 5 minutes against the struggling North-Easterners. At Abbeydale Park, it was Yorkshire versus Lancashire, and Preston Grasshoppers piled on the pressure in the first half, Kevin Brown finding the line for the lead. But Sheffield, who'd pushed Chester to the wire last week, kept up their intensity at home to lead when Ryan Burrows powered over in the second half. It sparked a haul of 3 scores in 10 minutes for Simon Tomlinson's side to put them out of sight, Christian Hooper finishing the rout for 3 wins in Sheffield's first 5 games. 2 struggling sides either side of Leeds met in Huddersfield, as the second bottom side were 2 points behind Harrogate at half-time, Matt Law with 2 tries. But the visitors had scored 3 to lead and added 2 more to their tally for a first win of the season, James McGee breaking for Pete Olley to stroll under the posts.
Boys, I thought we did a lot of stuff well in the first half. We attacked the midfield. I thought Ed Barber really went well in his first game for the club, but we stopped doing that in the second half. Probably attacked a little bit too wide too early. Harrogate forced errors on us, and I said Harrogate thoroughly deserved the win, so congratulations to them today.
The other team of Sheffield made a strong start to their clash against Chester, James Norman finishing off a swift move to set up a 12-0 lead in 16 minutes. But the visitors, looking to make it 3 wins in a row, sparked into life as Tom Furnival benefited from pack power to give Chester a 2-point lead after 40 minutes. Sheffield Tigers didn't have a response, and their discipline saw a sin bin, opening up space which Tom Holloway carved through to take the points back to Hare Lane. Heading into the Dales, Rotherham Titans fullback Sam Veal found the line against Wharfdale 9 minutes in as they looked for another heavy win. But the hosts have had their own strong start to the campaign and kept pushing their opponents and gained the lead when Matt Spears drove over. A madcap final piece of play would win it for Titans though, as Lloyd Hayes' penalty hit the post, bounced back and phases of play put Veal in again. And what a game in the North East. Otley left Tynedale shell-shocked at the half-time whistle with 3 tries, Brandon Staples grabbing 2 of them. The Station Road side rallied themselves in the dressing room and pulled themselves level with 4 minutes to go, pack leader Chris Wearmouth setting it up. If we've learnt anything from Otley's run, it'll be that they will fight to the last whistle, and that created a Jonny Wilkinson moment for Eddie Crossland to win it. There were plenty of fast starts in National 2 North, with 27 of the 46 tries scored before the half-time whistle in the 7 matches. Fylde have extended their lead over Sedgley Park with the bonus point win. The only other change is Sheffield's rise into the top half. They replaced Tynedale, who are one of the 2 movers in the bottom half. Otley have taken the chance to pull away on points, but Harrogate are now off the bottom.
And let's finish in National 2 East as Barnes look for a return to winning ways in the capital.
Barnes wasted no time at all, powering to a first win since round 2. Will Lewin wrapping up this try for 3 in the first 17 minutes against Sevenoaks. The promoted side never threatened Jack Heel's team as the green and gold showed off their best attacking rugby, Paddy McDowell finishing the move of the game. 20 miles south, Dorking continued to settle back into 4th tier life with a 9-try rampage against Rochford 100. Tom Hunt giving the hosts the lead at the break. It was a tug of war for the lead in the first half, but the Surrey side continued to push as Fred Dalton took them over 50 points in an entertaining fixture. On the other side of London, Alex Newt continued his stunning scoring ways by putting Old Albanian ahead at Westcliff after just 6 minutes of play. It set up the visitors for a 6-try beating of the struggling National 2 East side, making it 3 consecutive wins and only 1 loss since the start of the season. Bury St Edmunds were the next team attempting to topple Blackheath, but they made a good start after 2 minutes when Samir Karbouche powered over. The Wellhall side were ruthless in the first half with 6 tries, Nick Foster and Jake Hennessy combining here to see off the Bury St Edmunds side's second half threat.
Tough day for us, but we obviously going down 39-7 at half time, and for that first half we've sort of blown out the water, but I think really positive is our second half performance. I asked the lads for belief at half time and we definitely got that, but it was a good day with regards to how we played. We just need to get that fast start that we've talked about.
Let's head to the south coast where Worthing Raiders have certainly put their early season blues behind them. Fergus Greary helping them to 4 first half tries against Canterbury. The Kent side did make a late surge at the Rugby Park, but the pace of the Raiders' backs was too much. Ethan Clark capping it off in the pack for Worthing. Looking to bring an end to their topsy-turvy start, Tunbridge Juddians enjoyed being back at home as Duncan Tout put them 13-5 ahead against Guernsey at half-time. The Islanders have had a similar roller coaster and sensed there was something to take at the restart, Tom Saliam powering over. These encounters normally come down to who can hold their discipline best, and it was TJ's on this occasion, winning a penalty try late on to ensure back-to-back home wins. And elation in East Anglia. North Walsham appeared to be heading to another loss when David Manning put Henley Hawks into an 18-0 lead after 22 minutes. But the Vikings rallied their defence and fired warning shots in the second quarter as Ethan Sikorski helped them cut the deficit down to just 4 points. While the second half was a tighter contest, North Walsham maintained their level and Frank Scott's winning try gave them a first win at this level. 62 tries crossed the line in a high-scoring round for National 2 East. Plenty for fans to enjoy. Check out the YouTube channel for loads of exciting content. Below Blackheath, there are waves of change. Old Albanian and Dorking make up the top 3, while Worthing Raiders and Tunbridge Juddians up their levels. Rochford 100 and Bury St Edmunds take their places. The bottom four are the same, but it's tight. Only 6 points between Canterbury and North Walsham.
Well, just before we go, the votes are in, and this is your pick for September's Try of the Month.
No more penalties. Yeah, otherwise. Okay. Just keep straight round the side. Slip round the side. Time on. Marcus there. Yeah, I said time on, I stood on the mark.
Well, that's it from Bristol as a colossal Clifton performance ends Exeter Uni's run. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. What's up guys, Warren Muggleton here. Thank you so much for watching that National League Rugby video. For more from the 3rd and 4th tiers of English rugby, subscribe just over here. The wind is pushing me that way. And don't forget to click the bell as well so you're notified when new videos are published.